Hey, it's iEmpire here with volume 41 of Nintendo Switch Hidden Gems. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Real quick, if you like the content or you're finding games you want to buy for your collection based on my videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I really appreciate it. All right, for our first of our 5 hidden gems today, we've got Donut Dodo. And this is inspired by the early 2D arcade titles back in the day like Donkey Kong and Burger Time. And they're just really simple but fun classic platforming titles. So in this game, you play as Baker Billy Burns, and your objective is simple: is to collect all the donuts while avoiding the Donut Dodo, some other enemies in the game, and the environmental hazards that you come across. There's 5 stages and 1 bonus stage. No continues, but you can earn extra lives through the points that you earn in the game. The controls are really great. There's great level design. It's addictive gameplay. There's no special offensive or defensive moves. It's just run, jump, and climb. Really colorful art design, catchy arcade tunes. Add in some funny cutscenes and dialogue in the game, and you got yourself a really fun title. So here's the trailer for Donut Dodo. Our next game is a puzzle title called Mr. Driller Drill Land, and this is a game from 2002. It was originally locked to the GameCube until it got a 2020 HD remake. So in this game, the whole concept of the Drill Land is that there's a theme park and it's underground. It's got 5 different attractions. So they did a story mode for it where you have to, play one mode and beat that to move on to the next one and the next one. But the basic premise of the game is really simple. It's that you're trying to drill down into a tunnel of blocks without being crushed by falling blocks or running out of air. That's the most basic version. That's my favorite version of the game, but they also have a Star Driller mode where it's in space and they add some different power-ups. There's a Drindy Adventure, which is it's a take on Indiana Jones, and you have to collect so many gold statues before you reach the end of the level. There's a Horror Night theme where you have to kill ghosts. They release a crystal, and you have to have so many crystals by the end of the level. And then there's a Tower of Druga, which is a dungeon crawler RPG version. Basically, you're looking for keys, opening doors. There's enemies you encounter until you finally get to the Druga, which is the villain of the game, and defeat him. So tons of content in this game. It's really fun, really addictive gameplay. So let's check out the trailer for Mr. Driller Drill Land.
Grab your drill and return the depths of the earth once more. An addictive action puzzle game from the Mr. Driller. It's coming to Nintendo Switch. Mr. Driller Drill Land. A secret underground theme park known as Drill Land awaits. Get ready to go on an exciting drilling adventure. Drill Land features 5 attractions with different clear conditions. Conquer each attraction with a mighty drilling spirit. Break through colorful blocks to reach the farthest goal underground. Underground work is full of danger, so don't forget to replenish your air supply by collecting air capsules along the way. Watch out for falling rocks and blocks. Luckily, these characters are...
Our next title is a pretty recent release. That's Yasha, Legends of the Demon Blade, and this is an action RPG. It's a top-down third-person isometric view, and it takes place in early Japan. It's in a time period where humans and demons live together. The leader of the demons broke the peace, and now it's up to you to restore it. So you got 3 different characters in the game, so 3 different types of gameplay. You've got a sword, dual daggers, and a character with a bow and arrow, and does punches for his melee. The only disappointing thing to this for me was that you can't swap characters in this game like you can with similar games. It's just you play with one character the whole way through. They do have different storylines. You're going to play the same levels, but they have different storylines. But the combat's a lot of fun. You've got like normal and heavy attacks. You've also got a dash and a parry for your defensive. And there's a boss battle at the end of the levels, and then you can go to a festival where you can buy different items and upgrades or buy a new weapon. But the controls are really good. It's got solid animations. A really nice looking game. So if you're looking for a new action RPG, suggest you check this one out. So here's a trailer for Yasha, Legends of the Demon Blade.
の気配がするな。
まだ諦める時ではありません。お祭りだ。
邪魔してすまぬ。どれも優秀な武具たちだ。
すごく特別な記憶です。
来い、いざ勝負。
これはまずい気が。諦めたいけど
無駄話は
そうはさせん。
剣を抜け。
勝負を決めましょう。はあ、とどめ。百剣東洋電気炭。
All right, up next is a double pack. You may have heard of one or both of these games, but it's a great collection, and that's Child of Light and Valiant Hearts: The Great War double pack. What I will tell you about this before I forget is that the European version is cheaper than the North American version. It costs you $20 to $40 for European, $60 to $100 for the North American version. This is an absolute great collection. If you haven't played either one, you really should play these. Child of Light is a 2D RPG. It's got a really like a fairy tale type of story about a princess, and the gameplay focuses on exploration, turn-based combat, and puzzle solving. It's just got amazingly beautiful art. It's absolute classic RPG to play. And then Valiant Hearts is another 2D title. It's a puzzle adventure story. Follows 5 different characters in the game about their different experiences during the war. And this focuses on exploration, puzzle solving, and there's like action sequences, like I don't know, like quick time events or stealth sections. But it tells a really nice story. It's got a really nice art style. Highly recommend this title too. So there isn't a trailer for the double pack, at least that I could find. So I'm going to show you the trailer for Child of Light and then Valiant Hearts. So here we go.
Lives shattered. Love lost. One day, a farmer. The next, a soldier. Sent far from home and torn from their loved ones. These unexpected heroes are swept away into the great war that rages on. But humanity can shine from even the darkest hours. And those valiant hearts stand up, fighting for love, friendship, and honor to the point of sacrificing everything, even their own life. Some made it. Some did not. These are their stories.
All right, our last game today is called Moonscars, and this is a action platformer with Souls-like elements to it. And I know there's a lot of games like this on the Switch, but I feel like Moonscars does a lot of interesting things that helps sets itself apart from the other games, which I'll get into in a minute. But you play as Great Irma. She's a clay warrior, and she's actually made of clay, flesh, and bone. And her objective is to find out what her true purpose is in life and what happened to her and her warriors. Visually, this game looks fantastic. I love the art style in this game. It's like a mixture of detailed pixel art and an oil painting, and it does a fantastic job at just portraying the atmosphere the game is going for. Combat in the game is a lot of fun. It's fast, it's fluid, and it's brutal, and it's visceral. You're armed with a broadsword in this game. You've also got magic attacks hitting with spikes or spike projectiles or these really punishing ground pounds. And then you've got your dodge and parry that are really vital on the defensive side of things. It does some interesting things with gauges that you fill, like from hitting or killing enemies. Like you fill a gauge and you use it to restore your health or for your magic attacks, or you fill a gauge and you can get a random different buff, like slowly increasing your health, or magic doesn't cost as much. In the game, instead of campfires, there's mirrors that you open, and there's bone powder that you collect from enemies that you use to fill a skill tree to create the build that you want. There's lots of NPCs to meet in the game that add story and lore, and also can give you items. It's got a fantastic orchestral soundtrack to it. So if you're looking for a really good action platformer, I really suggest Moonscars. So let's check out the trailer. Alright, that's it for Volume 41 of Nintendo Switch Hidden Gems. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the game selection. Like I said earlier, if you enjoyed the content, please consider to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot more than you know. So until the next one, take care, may you be blessed, and I am out of here. See you on the next one.